Buckle up, haunters. We are in for a wild ride here at Lowe's. Just coming off our store tour of Home Depot, Can Lowe's Compete? As soon as we walk through the door, we're greeted by the first of their 12-foot monsters. This is a lighted scarecrow. Looks like he's got a bit of a reaper scythe going on. He's $400 from Haunted Living. Let's see if he's worth it.
Halloween is upon us, and spirits haunt the night. Beware to all, for my side is sharp and sure to break.
I really feel like this is a piece that could be in a professional haunt, especially if you had like a corn maze or something going on. That would have been fantastic and probably looks even better lit up at night. Look at everything we're going to be taking a look at here. The store shelves are packed, all full of Halloween goodness. So let's start our tour through the Nevermore Academy gates. I love that archway. Let's see what this band does.
I love Halloween. Put another tree to the tree bag, baby. These Bluetooth Reapers can play any song from your Bluetooth phone or device. Just pair to one Reaper, choose a song from your device, and watch and listen as they move and flash lights to your music. And you can even connect 2 or more of these oversized rockers, and they'll play together as a band. Set them on your porch, put them on your favorite Halloween playlist, and let them rock out for the entire neighborhood or trick-or-treaters all Halloween night. I love Halloween. Come on, it's your time to dance with me.
It's awesome how those guys can rock out to whatever music you play in the background of your Halloween party. But this guy's not going to be relegated to any sort of background. This 12-foot sort of grave digger. Let's see what he does.
Yes, enter the master's abode. Your soul shall be vanquished to the deepest, darkest dungeon if you do not leave now.
He is a statement piece for sure and very scary, much like this witch.
How about a kiss?
That jarring head motion will scare any kid.
So, you want some treats?
Simple but terrifying. Love it. And here's a gargoyle.
We have been waiting for you.
This one honestly feels a little cheap. I wish the mouth moved, and if not, then just leave the wings without the voice.
Yes, come closer. Come right up. This way.
Next up, I think might be my favorite piece in the store. This sort of balancing clown has so much going on for it. I think it's fantastic. Let's take a look. Visually, I love the way this guy looks, how he's balancing on those pins, and then his head rotates and his feet kick. There's just so much going on. You know, last year I got a similar clown from the Spirit store that had the head spinning and he was kind of like juggling pins, and he was very expensive. I kind of feel like this guy blows him out of the water. Although he's not quite as tall as the Spirit version, he's definitely creepier with those eyes that kind of follow you around.
I will not stop till I've expunged this new world
of every outcast, godless creature. My vengeance will be swift and true.
If you're not familiar, that guy was from the Wednesday series.
Spare a penny for a tired old lady? No? Hand over your purse and all your candy.
I think the fabric on this one is a miss.
It was a night like this many moons ago. My beloved sailed into the dark seas, never to return.
Let's check out the captain.
I grab the wheel, crushed by waves. Our timbers groan and wail. Grin wide, may heart aid. We hoist the dead man's sail.
He's not fully working. His mouth was supposed to move, but it's not going to compare at all to the Home Depot version.
Back, you evil monsters! Back! I'll harpoon you and build you to the shock if you enter this place. Get back!
I absolutely love this deep sea diver. I actually added him to my collection earlier this year, did a video on that. Check it out if you're interested. I also got this Kraken to go along with it, and I never would have thought to hang it on the wall like this. So that's an interesting way to display it. Have it sort of hovering over your party guests or somewhere in your display, your trick-or-treaters maybe. Keep them scared so they run away screaming. You know, that makes me really happy. Now don't worry, we will be looking at some more animatronics, but first we're just going to look at some random merchandise as I try and dodge all of the Lowe's associates who are setting up the floor still. I think we got a view of most of the merchandise. I can't imagine there's a whole lot more. I think there are some items like another sea witch and kind of a zombie skeleton man in that Haunted Harbor collection. You're going to want to check out their website for more details and see their full line of products. Even though it's kind of hard to find, I find their website incredibly difficult to search. You're not going to see all of the products, and I think that's because they don't make as many products, and I think they've sold out a lot of them already, which is unfortunate. So I think we're not going to see all of them in the stores, and you won't see them all on the website, so it's kind of hit or miss. But look around, you never know what you're going to find. That's the fun of Halloween shopping. Here's Wednesday. I really wish that would rotate between two different dance moves, or even more. They do look really good dancing together.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's happening! Like I'm moving out! Don't mess with me. This kitty's got claws and I'm not afraid to use them. I see the world as a place that must be endured. And that person of philosophy is kill or be killed.
I feel like Cousin It really should be doing something more than that. Let's check out the phone.
If you hear a knock at the door, don't answer it.
The mechanics here are a little awkward.
I can hear you breathe from the other room.
creepy hand. I could totally see myself using that to prank somebody. That might be what it's best for. Wait till some unsuspecting person isn't paying attention, and then all of a sudden they see a creepy hand crawling toward them. I'm thinking producer Tom needs to watch out. Interesting spell book, and we've seen these books before. I like that they have multiple movements with those books. So we have a $10 skull, so this is a better price point than we've seen in other stores. Notice it was hollow on the inside though. At first I thought that was a little odd, but now that you come to think of it, it would naturally be hollow. So it's actually more realistic that way. Unlike this incredibly fake looking bird. You know, I love anything ravens, but I think they could work on that.
What are you looking at? I can't see anything. Is there anyone out there?
I can't tell if that character was supposed to be licensed or if that's just a generic character. This guy gives off Horseman of the Apocalypse vibes. Very cool statue. Another cousin It that does nothing. I really think it should like dance or something. This is a cool piece. Occasionally, Lowe's always has these awesome props. Like that's something I could fit anywhere in my display. Do kind of wish the skull looked a little more realistic. They are going all in on the Wednesday merchandise.
If you hear me screaming bloody murder, there's a good chance I'm just enjoying myself.
Wow, that thing lasts a long time.
I've always hated the expression, write what you know. It's a hall pass for the imagination impaired. When the life becomes a twisted mystery, maybe it's time to look into it.
I have to admit I wasn't expecting that spider to jump out. That was a nice little scare. All right, we've got some lighting effects. I noticed at the Home Depot they didn't have a whole lot of projection lights, so at least they do here at Lowe's if that's your thing. I don't think they work all that well. I do like that sort of multicolor floodlight though. You can never have enough of those. I do think Lowe's is getting pretty heavy in the licensed merchandise. So we had a lot of that Wednesday Addams. We've got a lot of Haunted Mansion. There's Snoopy. I do think that hinders a bit of their creativity. I think they do a good job when they want to come up with things like the Haunted Harbor collection. I mean, those products are pretty well done. But when you compare them to, say, like the Wednesday Addams and the Cousinette that are just dancing, I mean, I think they probably have to pay a hefty licensing fee to get those, and that's going to be built into the costs. And to bring those costs down, they just have to make the products cheaper. I don't think they look like really high quality, engaging animatronics, which is a little bit disappointing. Now that I'm going to get off my soapbox, let's continue looking at some of the, I guess these are blow molds. So we've got a little Stitch there. That guy was cute. Minions, Mickey and Minnie. I did kind of gloss right over all the inflatable boxes. There's a view up there of a few of those in all their glory.
Trick or treat, yo, smell these things. Give me something good to eat.
got to admit, I kind of like that guy. I kind of wish the voice sounded a little bit more childlike, because he's like a little trick-or-treater that's got an attitude. That pumpkin-themed spider is horrific. I kind of wish it like had a head movement or something, though.
Walk no further. Death surrounds you.
Alright, I know Lowe's did not clearly set up that swinging prop properly. I'm not sure what was going on, why they were bunched up like that. It's definitely not helping sell that product, that's for sure. Got some plasticky looking pumpkins here. Let's take a look at what it does. I love the movements on these, especially the mouths that open. The one that's got the candle on the top looks great. Everything just kind of does look a little too plasticky. This guy here looks a little too smiley. I kind of like that rotten pumpkin look that the Home Depot does. Gives it a little bit more of a realistic flair, which I think most of us would probably appreciate a bit more than these. They are distinctive though, and I like the way they light up, especially the ones that flicker like that one just there did.
Ooh, yes! The master will love you! Right this way!
It looks like there are a couple of different styles and sizes to choose from. I do like this big jack-o'-lantern here on the bottom. I remember thinking that looked great next to that Scarecrow Reaper as we walked in the front door. All right, we've got some more Haunted Mansion merchandise here. I like this little gargoyle light fixture. You see those in the stretching room in the Haunted Mansion. If you haven't been there, it's a fantastic ride. Of course, we Halloween enthusiasts probably consider it our favorite ride. There we have two different versions of headless animatronics. The first obviously was the headless knight from the Haunted Mansion. I'm not sure if that second lady was from the Haunted Mansion. She certainly fits right in the atmosphere, but I just don't know if she was from the ride. If they're going to do so much Disney, I wish they would take it up just a notch. I'd love to see like the hitchhiking ghost animatronics, or maybe some projection effects similar to what you see in the dining room scene. I think they really want to keep us thinking small here with their props. It's nice to have a prop here and there, but if you want to build a whole cohesive display, we need some big merchandise. All right, speaking of merchandise, we got a lot of other things to look at here. Of course, we've got some string lights and some spider webs. Need some spiders to go with those. Got a couple of different price points and designs to choose from, so that's kind of nice. And then I love these pumpkin effects. One thing to consider, though, is at least the one that I bought was a swirling effect, and it had a motor noise that was too loud to keep inside. I did not like that at all.
Big green lizards, rattlesnakes, hurricanes, tornadoes and quakes, frogs and worms, spiders and bees.
Some toys for the children in your life, or the grown-up children that we all are still. We've got some different mats, and what do we got here? Some hanging banners and garden flags. Is it too early to start decorating outside? I think you could get away with a garden flag or two. But some people have already started decorating their over-the-top decor outside. I'm not sure that I could pull that off in my neighborhood. I don't want to upset the neighbors. I need to keep it friendly until Halloween, when I go ahead and traumatize their children, and then all bets are off. We've got some pillows here for the inside. Now, I have actually started decorating my inside here. It's only mid-August, but that's okay. I want to be able to enjoy it for a couple of months before Halloween. A couple more garden flags and carvable pumpkins and some stands for them. These pumpkins look a little glossy to me. I really prefer the more realistic versions of those, so not sure why anybody might want that. But I do like the plastic pumpkins for being able to reuse them year after year. I never like to carve pumpkins anymore. To me, it's just a tedious bore, and I don't have time for that. I do have time to shop, though, and that's what we're doing in all of these Halloween store videos. So if you haven't done so, I'd like to take a moment to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more store walkthroughs. We've been hitting a lot this year, as we have every year. I think this is my 8th year doing these Halloween store walkthroughs. We also do product reviews and DIYs, so again, if you wouldn't mind, at least give my video a like. You know it helps that evil YouTube algorithm and helps me share my videos to more unsuspecting victims. Before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to all the patrons who help support the channel. If you're interested in joining our Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. And that brings our Lowe's store walkthrough to a close. Let me know in the comments below who did it better. Was it Home Depot or was it Lowe's? Only one big box hardware store can be the victor. Who nailed it? Let us know. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Till next time, take care and happy haunting.